have become elected prime monster. Now it's time to pass my own bills. Such as, your cabinet suggesting taking some time off, but I just got here. Ooh, spend political capital to gain a tactic. That sounds actually quite valuable. What, prime monster? I'm shocked this gathering the finest minds did not bear new and delicious intellectual fruit. Damn, hit the 25%. Well, rip my political capital. I don't need to go for a full lot because my poll rating is already incredible. So I'll just get that political capital back. God knows I need it. What about patronage? Ooh, gain a staff member, but this does cost poll rating. Actually, I don't know if I need, well, the more staff members I get, the more I can drum. Dropping in the polls does stink though. If I do that, I could change my schedule. Yeah, to do one that gives me poll rating back. I could even replace the freedom of screech. I think plus staff is actually very valuable. So you know what? I'm gonna temporarily tank that poll rating, but we should be able to get it back. Ooh, wait, this is actually not what I thought it would be. I thought it'd be another MP. Draw an insight card at the start of each debate. Every card you exploit also gives you cash. Draw additional card giving you retort 3 in the first turn. Whenever I attack, deal 3 damage back. How about I do the insight card? I guess that's still a buff, but very interesting. That's all right, I'll get that poll rating back. I was hoping I'd get another MP because I could get more drummers, but I do have 8 on my side. But now, noise tolerant zoning reform. Our opponents are the ghosts. Oh, they got 9 of them. All right, so this is a tricky fight, actually. Got 7 trying to oppose the notion. Oh, I like that we could see their intents. They're gonna give themselves 12 unity next turn. Sheesh. All right, how about I start to become a little frenzied myself? Yeah, a bit of frenzy. And then let's start drumming. You will be a drummer. And actually, I can do it again. Yeah, let's get 2 drummers going, get that unity going. Then I'm definitely gonna harness anger. So I can double this, get a nice 10 unity. And of course, deal 10 damage to them. Making good progress. Bringing myself another supporter and getting rid of one of their supporters, although they will get that back pretty shortly, I'm sure. Otherwise, I'll gain more unity. And I think it's probably best for me to just deal 5 damage. Yeah, let's get them. All right, good turn. I still got 5 total turns to switch this around. Oh, he's going back up to 7 support. He's got a lot changed in his mind. Oh, okay. Drew huge unity. Maybe I actually should have saved Harness Anger for this. Okay, actually, I don't need defense right now. They don't really plan on attacking me at all. Yeah, what's going on then? Let's get that plus 11 unity. Swing another MP to my side. Then I don't need defense. So I would much rather either gain 4 unity or save up for bubbling rage at 17 damage. Which, to be honest, hold on, I also do want to drum up support. Get 2 unity per turn. I think then what I'm gonna do is, let's just give myself the political capital and then I can save it for next turn. So I can have a little bit of flexibility. Because I don't need to gain 4 unity right now. I could do that next turn for equal value. What's going on? They're cheering? Whenever they gain unity, they gain extra. Okay, it seems like this is just the party of gaining unity. Kind of brutal. Ooh, okay, got a frenzy. Brutal, I won't be able to harness anger then. But frenzy is powerful. I definitely want to even replace one of the shields with it. Yeah, because then we have 3 drummers. Oh, and I could save up bubbling rage, actually. Yeah, but here's the thing. This deals 20 damage. Or I could just gain 5 unity 5 times for a net gain of 25 unity. So why don't I do that? But also let me try the peer pressure first. So I choose one of my guys. They would lose their defending. So why don't I use on a guy that isn't defending? Like the drummer, either a gain unity or they will vote my way. Oh, never mind. I still lost the... Oh, okay. I still lost the defense anyway, but I got the MP to change their mind. That's actually pretty significant. Okay, hold on. Let's keep going on unity then. All right, we can beat them at their own game. The one downside is I think I can only use gain 5 unity 3 times per turn, but that's fine as I can still like gain the political capital. Now I should probably insult here actually, because that does knock them down a level and it makes it that when they gain their 14 unity, they won't go back up to 8. So I think it's pretty significant. And I gained +9. So all of a sudden we're up to 8 ourselves. And now all of a sudden I can just spend my time attacking them. since I'm fully unified, unless I want to slowly charge up Harness Anger. Oh, however, my damage is less because of Haunting. I deal 3 less damage? Okay, wait, but I could stun them. I also want to save up for Bubbling Rage. I might like that more. I'm definitely going to become Frenzied, though. Yeah, buff all these to 4 each. Yeah, screw it. Let's just take some political capital. And now I have no need to continue. I think I'll just gain my plus 12 and see what they do. They start cheering. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I can get Bubbling Rage going. They're just cheering like crazy. Let's bubble that rage over. Just gotta not do any dirty tactics, because we don't need that. Instead, I can deal 20 damage the good way. Hell yeah. Dropping them down to 6 and slightly charging my Harness Anger. All right, more political capital. And I'm gonna keep it real. I might as well just keep storing political capital. This persists between fights, so I have no reason to not just max out on that. And I guess go over Unity a little bit. Just try to keep them down a bit, because they are still hanging out at 7. So I gotta make sure I can keep attacking them. I don't know what they plan on doing. Right, I don't know if, even though there is no intent above their head, if they'll still manage to somehow get to 8. I don't know what I'm potentially missing, so I'm just gonna do a safety Bubbling Rage here. This might be erroneous, but it's better to be safe than sorry, because at least then I can get them here, knock them down to 6, and then you're definitely not getting there in time. Like, you're not making it to 8. Heck no. I need more MPs though, because I could have gotten a lot more. No, I was last to act. Maybe because I'm the incumbent. The incumbent is last to act. I think I was just kind of stuck into the previous episode where, because I was the opposition party, I was first to act, or the other team would get a turn before me. Anyway though, my poll rating is going back up, and I get a new staff member. I don't need 3 poll rating. I'm only missing 1. Max political capital, maybe. Ooh, upgrade one of your debate cards. I think I like that more. I spend my political capital pretty quickly, so I don't need maximum. Let's see what I can do here. Insult and charge Harness Anger. Okay. This also becomes more expensive. And this, whoa, could be worth 3. Roll a rival MP to deal damage to you. So what's interesting about dealing damage to me is that charges up my charge anger. Whoa. So you know what? Let's demand defense. That sounds absolutely nuts. Ooh, new tactic. First time Shrieker catches your party, you reroll his eye. Okay, dirty tactic strat. Defend 6. Whoa, this costs nothing. Or deal 8 damage, lose 4 unity. I mean, this is okay when I'm maxed out on unity. However, I do think defending for 6 is actually pretty valuable. All right, we're getting up a lot of good defense now. Love to see that. And another upgrade. Well, now all of a sudden, gain 4 unity twice is decent because of the buffs. Yeah, okay, but the Harness Anger still really values buffing up to a big number, right? Unless if it would apply for both. I don't know. I'm under the impression that it will only apply for 1 attack, the Harness Anger. So that's the justification of taking that. I might be wrong, though, but I just don't really want to test it right now. All right, anything good in the shop? Ooh, all the big cards that increase unity are +1. Okay, so actually staff. I didn't realize I could buy staff in the shop. That is well worth it. The mentor is good too, but I'll take the +1. Okay, so I need to buy a bunch of staff, have them in my cabinet. Very funny. Oh, interesting. In tactics, wait, I can only have a certain number of tactics here. I feel like peer pressure is kind of weak then. Well, I do get potentially a full convince or plus unity. And if I don't have any defense, then there's no downside. I guess I can skip crude attack because Bubbling Rage is just a little bit better. So I could swap that out. Okay, let's go to next. Some Creed news. Apparently famous is campaigning for you to do or not do something. I don't need that. I don't need the poll rating. I'm doing great in the polls. Let's just take some political capital. I definitely don't want to spend cash. That decision may be important later. Interesting. One of your MPs has been mouthing off about you. Press off the record, but you know who it is. Haul him in or let it go. I don't want to lose authority. I think I'll sacrifice political capital for that, except I am out. Oh, I'm afraid it's one of those interview questions being asked of every politician at the moment. What do? I probably just gain political capital. Name something well-loved and uncontroversial. That seems like a no-brainer right now. All right, I love these little decisions in between the policies. All right, we got amphibian reform. And he looks like an amphibian who doesn't want to be reformed. Well, I'm gonna reform you, damn it. What's he planning on doing? A special move. What is this? A decision? Excuse me? Oh, either lose 5 unity and 5 authority or 4 political capital? I should be able to get 4 political capital though. Probably demand defense. Okay, hold on, no. Let's get this right. Let's start, I do want to become frenzied. Get that going. And this will get me +3, so I can afford to start a drummer. Get the drum line going. But now I need the political capital because I don't want to lose authority. Let's just threaten him. Keep him in check. Okay, otherwise, definitely need to drum up some support. Let that begin. All right, he's planning on using a special move. Let me just defend for 6 since I might as well. I guess it actually kind of works pretty well with peer pressure. I wonder if I should have done this the other way around. Let me test something. I want to potentially try to roll my way for support. I would just lose 2 defense, but then I gain 3 unity. So that's still seemingly worth it. I could gain the defense back, but I like having the open spot to create more drummers and inflamed people, you know? And what's nice is I'm pretty sure I can peer pressure every turn. Yeah, I can peer pressure every turn. Okay, what's this? Damaging questions. Oof, 12 authority damage or -1 political capital, 15,000 cash. Freaking slick mouth with the damaging questions. I might have to pay him off. All right, first things first, let's see if I can peer pressure this turn. Trying to peer pressure every turn. Ooh, okay, nailed it. That's big. All right, take political capital here. I think I need to pay him off. This is fine, I have the cash. We can afford to do it. Now, I can get another drummer going and 6 defense. Get that. And whatever happens here, I don't need to stun him. I'll just gain the political capital and hold. The special moves are brutal. All right, at least I got an MP to change their mind. To 4 out of 5. What's he proposing? He gains 20 unity or I lose a pull rating and political capital. I might be able to get away with him gaining 20 unity. First things first though, we can definitely start with some peer pressure. What do we get? We got a 5, so another vote my way support. I think I can afford it. And wait, that's important, so I could get a frenzied off. Perfect. I got a few turns left. I think I should be good here. Yeah, give him 20 unity, see if I care. That's only effectively +1 changed mind, so that's fine. I can even fight that back. I actually don't even hate launching an insult here. Potentially knocking him down a peg next turn? Yeah, we still have plenty of time. Plenty of time indeed. More unity for the unity party. All right, what's he doing now? A secret ceasefire? What's this? A dirty truce. Or he deals 16 damage and 5 of his MPs start defending. That's not that bad. I have a lot of defense, so I don't mind. I might actually first deal 5 damage to him, right? Just to knock him down a peg. Then I can get a little spicier. I'm actually going to defend for 6 first. I replace that just to get up to 18 defense. Then I don't take any damage here. And then when his MPs are defending, I can just not attack him. I can just keep my own unity going. All right, let's see. Any peer pressure? Can it be done? I get a 6. Another vote for my way. Nice. Oh, also, Harness Anger's charged. Okay, definitely gonna take the political capital. I could Harness Anger next turn. Maybe if I draw like a better card. Yeah, just hold off. Take the lead by 2. We're feeling powerful. MP changing their mind. All right, what's he doing here? Damaging questions. This is such a cool mechanic. Oh, don't want to have that authority damage, but I can't afford to pay him off. Oh, no. Well, at least I can Harness Anger. Just seeing what's on the table here makes me so angry. Let's go. That is absurd. And changing your mind. Yeah, it's beautiful. Well, I don't even know what else to do now. I'm maxed out, so I guess I'll just take the political capital. This +5 unity is, I guess, some kind of weak sauce. Maybe I could replace tribalism. And I have to approach this. 12 authority damage hurts. Maybe, was that blockable? Oh, shoot, that also hurts my unity. Wait, can I Harness Anger now? No. Okay, but I'm about to gain 9 unity, and then I can Harness Anger next turn. Wait, yeah, I guess I wonder if I could have... I don't know if I could have blocked the authority damage. I could have blocked the regular damage, but I'm not too concerned. All right, Slick Mouth's proposal, what's he doing? Have him gain 20 unity? That's perfectly fine. I'll even start with that. All right, you get 1 more supporter. Whoop-de-doo. Do I need to Harness Anger here? Like, actually? I also don't need to defend. I could just, can I charge up Bubbling Rage and have that persist between fights? Like, I'm gonna go to max political capital. I don't need to do anything. Let's see if it persists. Yeah, I'm gonna be at max defense. We're good. That was scary. My authority is the real thing at risk here. I've got to find some way to get that higher. I mean, I guess I'm hopefully gonna at least level up my legacy, right? +3 legacy is nice. Come on, a little bit more. More legacy. No, I got plus staff though. At the start of every debate, they have 5 less unity. Rare items appear more frequently in the shop, or upgrade a random tactic immediately. Honestly, let's go upgrade a tactic randomly. Hench Orc. Oh, nice. Okay, I can get way more defense. Actually, I like that. Okay, cool. And a card to upgrade. Ooh, it's another demand defense. Honestly, this 3-coster is really good. All right, Slick Mouth sinks to a new low. Love to see that. What about the shop? Oh, I can't afford most of these. Gain +2 legacy whenever I level up. I do need more legacy so I can get more authority. So I guess I'll take that since I'm due to level up soon. So, okay, next. Faction Fuss. Oh, a troublesome MP. He wants to be back in my good books. I don't want to lose authority. +40 authority is nice, but then losing an MP is brutal. This is risky, but I think I'm gonna do it. That's the main way I lose, but now it does make future fights harder because the max I can get is 7. Oop, +3 political capital. Hold on, wait. Good thing I can actually spend it right now. Oh no, I can't do Bubbling Rage? We sure? We sure I can't do this right now? That'd be so nice if I could do that right now. Damn, national tragedy. Do I exploit it or fix it? Well, I'm too broke to fix it, so, well, I'm gonna exploit it for nothing because I already have all the political capital. Damn, it is a shame I'm not allowed to spend this right now. That would be juicy. I feel like it'd be more satisfying if that were the case. So now I have to think about maybe going into the in-between with max political capital isn't always good. Oh, never mind, you gain it anyway. Oh, okay. You can go over. Journalists have been digging around and it seems you've accepted a lot of free gifts recently. Story's gonna break soon. What do you want to do? Well, I can't pay back the value of the gifts, so I guess we're just going down in the polls. I think I need to be a little careful. I think I should stop spending my cash up front, save it for these little policy decisions. Because let's see, in the polls, I'm going down, but I'm still in the lead. All right, we got a parliamentary recess. Oh, nice fancy dinner. How am I gonna use the break? Ooh, campaign, donor event, or launch policy initiative. I mean, 80,000 cash is insane. And I'm still ahead in the polls. Screw it. Let's listen to the donors. Okay, next up. Well, I can afford the shop now. Wait, this costs money to gain money, right? Roll a chosen party MP? I don't know what exactly they mean by roll. I assume it just means roll the dice. Maybe the MP like gets the die icon, so it would potentially replace something. I feel like this is just pure upside. I don't know, maybe I'd save this for a rainy day. All right, next up, foreign investments. I told you foreigners are sometimes useful. This eccentric CEO is taking quite a fancy to some of our national infrastructure. Well, I do have the political capital to refuse publicly. Give myself a little poll boost for pretty much no cost. I like it. Human terror. Treasury just discovered we've been accidentally funding a pro-human terrorist organization for the last several decades. We could stop it, but it would be an awful lot of work. I mean, they're just humans. Do I stop the funding? Try not to think about it, or sue the organization. I think I'll stop the funding. I have political capital to spend. Dimension would really be quite a bother. Nah, the 25,000 cash is a good bother. Unfortunately, the schedule with all your policy announcements has gone to the shredder due to a filing error by one of our exemplary snivel servants. Guess I'm going to pull an all-nighter and make up new policies. There we go, back to maximum polls. Easily can spend political capital. Okay, now this shop is looking good. Okay, during recess, I can add both authority and political capital potentially, or staff members are immediately replaced in the shop after a hire is made, so I don't need to re-roll. I don't know if 50,000 coins to avoid re-rolling, is that worth it though? I guess I'll try the masseuse, and then I think I actually will do a re-roll. Get a fresh new shop. Mentor. Random tactic. Gain additional legacy whenever I pass a bill. I think I like both of them. All right, let's start with this. What do I get? Double the power of my retort. This is not a retort build. Frenzy is good. I think Frenzy is the move. Definitely want that. All right, and I guess more legacy when I pass a bill. Sounds nice. Okay, so I get 1 frenzy per turn? Do I like that more than peer pressure? No, because peer pressure is free. I could replace tribalism with that, though. Get a good frenzy drummer combo going. Right, we're ready for the Horse Marriage Act. The main thing I campaigned on. Can horses marry? Wicket says no. It will not enhance their glue. Oh God, there's so many of them. Oh, that's terrifying. All right, he's planning on dealing authority damage. Jeez, okay. Let's definitely get some frenzy going. Yeah, let the frenzy begin. Okay, I might need to resort to dirty tactics in order to get the horse marriage. Mostly because we're in a situation where I really want to get harness anger off. And actually, let's start with frenzying them up. Yeah, I think I'll actually do this. Harness anger, you get 30. It's so good. The rare situation where I just hope he turns a blind eye to it. So I could stun or knock them out. So I probably want to hit one that's opposing. See if I can knock him out. I knocked him out. What does it actually do? He's unconscious. All right, 30 though. It's huge. Get swayed 2 of them. And they drop down to 8. And what does he roll? You got a 6. We're safe. Okay, but now that's a snake eye. I can't do a second dirty tactic. It's just the situation was so good. All right, I do want to start drumming. And actually, I probably should be peer pressuring every turn. Yeah, let's get that going. At the very least, get some unity. I don't mind that. Just plus 5 unity, that's okay. I'm actually getting pretty close to max support, so I really should be insulting them pretty often. Or actually, maybe to save up for bubbling rage. That's probably better. Anyway, I do block all this stuff, so I think I'll just save up political capital and then get another drummer. Yeah, I do want to be max drumming. Drum maxing, if you will. Anyway, knocking out the goblin doesn't seem to actually do much. Maybe, okay, wait, they're cheating. Oh, they are cheating. Okay, I see. Cheating will count for 1 extra vote in the lobby? Whoa, okay, that's bad. All right, here's the thing. I really want to get the bubbling rage going. So I think now we start working towards it. Like, I just need to be raging, right? Yeah, let's get this bubbling rage going. So I guess they'll block some of it, but not all of it. And then save up for the next bubbling rage, I suppose. Probably defend for 6, just in case. I guess peer pressure, maybe I should still consider doing this. I think this is just free unity, right? Oh, at the cost of 2 defense, though. Yeah, what happens if I get the votes your way? Oh, nothing. Okay, maybe that's not worth doing then, because there is a chance to effectively do nothing right now. All right, what about this? Well, they're cheating. Oh God. Ooh, roll a rival MP to deal damage to me is pretty good, because then I can charge up my harness anger for a rabble rouse. Yeah, but it might deal low damage. I think still having them deal damage is actually a really high benefit. But then again, bubbling rage is great. And maybe I'll just draw something better for harness anger next turn. I can already block the 40 damage if that actually is how that works. All right, so yeah, actually give me 3 political capital. We need to charge that up big time. Get him. Let's go. All right, dropping him down. Okay, let's keep saving that up. I guess I'll give myself more defense, as if that matters. All right, we got our 666 orcs. Now let's charge up that harness anger. Okay, he's got a double sneaky dude. Oh, geez. Okay, at least I can block authority attacks. That's good to know. All right, nice. Got rabble rouse, huge. All right, we need to harness that anger. This is do or die. And at least this slightly is gonna charge up my harness anger again with the unity overfull. By 2, whoop-de-doo. Okay, still, got him to change their mind. All right, keep doing the good stuff. Got another bubbling rage incoming. At least dropping him down to my level. Wait, no, not quite. It's close, though. It's close. So, whatever. He's up to 10, though. This is brutal. Okay, hold on. What if I stun a cheating one? He stopped cheating? Looks like yes. Maybe I need to just keep stunning them. That's the catch here. Yeah, okay, I should be playing the stun card all the time then. That being said though, 5 damage, I'd still rather have progress towards bubbling rage because it also charges up harness anger. All right, a little more harness anger, just a bit. What's he gonna do? He's gonna start cheating. Oh, he's rolling one of his own guys? Okay, just to abstain. That's fine. All right, at least I'm gonna get a bubbling rage off. Let's roll that. There we go. Beauty. I guess I could insult him to drop him down another tier. And I am about to get Harness Anger back, thankfully. So there's still hope. I might have to go to my items, though, at this rate. That's looking scary. Ah, the cheaters. It's okay. He's up to 9, though. Okay, but I did get a stun. Also, rolling the KO might not be bad, but let's start. Let's start with the good shit. Harness Anger and Rabble Rouse. I mean, that's almost as good as Blunt Approach. I might be able to get away with not Blunt Approaching here. I actually might be able to get away with it. Let's see, though. 26 damage. Drops him down. And oh, wait a second. If he's abstaining and cheating, then he might, I don't know if he's gonna cheat or not. I mean, the number went down. The number does seem to include cheating, so I guess I can actually successfully ignore it now. I am still gonna call out, though. Probably just one of these regular cheating guys. Yeah, bringing that down to 5. And just save up for Bubble and Rage. Okay, let's see where he's at now. What's he gonna do? He's gonna get another sneaky, but he really wants that guy to oppose. He did get the oppose. Ooh, that's brutal, because that's a swing of 3. Oh, I need to get him now. Ooh, okay. I can get a good Bubbling Rage off. Let's charge that. I don't need 4 defense. Well, let me think about this. Fire Up is actually unnecessary to me. So let's at least start with that to get Bubbling Rage. Where does that put him? Depends on who it hits. Right? Who's gonna stop voting? You! Oh, so I'm ahead right now. So if the numbers are right, I should just win. So let's take that political capital and I'll stockpile it for the in-betweeners. Yeah, let's make sure. Did I do it? Hopefully there's no like secret twist that I missed. I think we just barely did it. That was tough. Like, wow, what a tough fight. Nice. Oh, that could not have been closer. Horses can marry now. My legacy is growing. Twice. Ooh, I level up my legacy twice. And plus pull rating. And cash. This is beautiful. And a tactic upgrade. Let's go. How does tribalism upgrade? Okay, just more unity. I'm not even using crude attack either. 2 more damage. More peer pressure. And now I can do it twice per turn. I feel like I don't need to be peer pressuring anymore. Because I'm always maxing out my MPs. Rolling for support hasn't been great. Maybe it'd be better to go crude attack. But then again, this might be really good in a pinch. All right, you know, let's just change nothing and level up peer pressure. I think peer pressure is going to be the first one to go if I get a better one. Okay, next, I guess I could have my insult plus charge Harness Anger. Yeah, since I'm realizing Harness Anger is insane, I might as well try to buff that up all I can. All right, so my legacy is actually massively grown. Plus 10 authority and a tactic. Okay. Frenzied energy? Every time an MP becomes frenzied, increase damage dealt by his tactic by 1 until the end of the current session. Interesting. Oh, what the hell? Oh, this is a dirty trick. Ooh, okay. I probably don't want a dirty tactic. Throwing an egg at them. I could goad them into dealing damage to me, huh? I have to admit, this, since I'm realizing this does charge up my special, having them deal damage, I actually don't hate that. Especially since I have a lot of plus shield. Yeah, I think using this to charge up Harness Anger, I think will be an interesting strategy. It's worth a try. We're up to 91 authority. Oh, I could stun a drummer for 1 turn and then charge up Harness Anger? Yo, wait, the combo is coming too. Let's try that. All right, so I think the strategy I want then is actually getting rid of peer pressure and using this to charge up Harness Anger. Infinite really just lets me do it as long as I have drumming party members. So I can stun 3 drummers and gain 6 Harness Anger, which is great when the plus unity means nothing. Okay, let's try that combo. Now what's next? The election's next. Ooh, new offer. Draw an additional card in the first turn. Let's get that before the election. Might as well spend all the last of my money. Anyway, we're doing great in the polls. I imagine this should be nothing but a extreme success. Unless it gets rigged. Let's see, were the polls rigged? They were not. We have a second term. Big Chop is back.